Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. The Seattle Sloths versus Manitoba Mallards. The Gold Premade South matchup you've been waiting for is live in action. The Elbauger Fortress kicking off. Oh, they did.
Yeah, they are kicking off indeed. Seattle Sloths going to go ahead and start grabbing a little bit of time here. They do have the good spawns, so the Fortress spawn trap may come through for the time being. And it's going to be the Mallards just trying to work their way across this map. 20 seconds have gone to the Sloths already. So the Mallards are going to have to do something quick here if they want to get any amount of time on this hill at all. Jeremy's going to start working his way up. He's put some shots down on the KOB, but he's not able to do it. Fate able to find some trades, and there we go. The Mallards are able to get some points on the board.
Let's go, Manitoba. 2 points. Hey, that's better than none, but they're going to get a few more here at the end. Another 7, 8, 9 there towards the end. Oh, they're going to get absolutely destroyed by our boy Cobb. I mean, KLP, same thing. But Low Main and Cobb picking up some big kills. Manitoba, though, not looking so wild. They're going to have to push this one back. P2 popping up. The kills are going to come in, though. There we go. The teammates try to push on in. Seattle, they're picking up some kills. Fate, he's going to pop on in there with the AR. He's going to keep on pushing. Picks up another big kill. I mean, the boy is in today.
He is in like Flynn, and the Mallards are going to start getting a little bit of time here. They've got to fight off these Sloths through the backside, and Sloths are actually going to be able to win most of these trade engagements unless Killamoni pops a big 2-piece, and he's going to start to hold this time down for his team as the rest of the Sloths and Mallards are going to start to rotate around and maybe try to lock down this P3 hardpoint.
P3 ready to pop. Seattle Sloths, though, guess what? The boys are in. They break the initial hold of the Manitoba Mallards, getting ready for this rotation. In Seattle, they're going to be in. They've got 3 players in, 1 spawning out towards P1. Once the new hill pops, though, that player will spawn right on in there with them. Manitoba trying to get their push alive. Seattle trying to get their lead they had from P1 back, that 30 points or so. Right now, doing a good job holding, but, Manitoba ain't pushing yet. First player that comes in does go down. Manitoba trying to get a push together. A couple players pushing up through maps. We've got that number 8 player, Killamoni, isn't quite positive on where they want to push in from, but they do pick up 1 kill to help them open things up. Manitoba now getting all 4 players to push up. They're going to lose the first one. They're going to lose the second. The last 2 pushing in. They pick up 1 kill, looking for a couple more. KOB going to pick up the first one there, and Jesse picks up the other, and just like that, Seattle holding very strong. Manitoba, maybe 1 more push left, but the rotation should come in.
Yeah, it seems like they're just going to go ahead and chalk it up and just give them the full 60, which is a little crazy, but what are you going to do? Pushing into that fountain area is so difficult. So the Mallards are just going to opt to hold down the middle of the map here and maybe try to get a full 60 of their own, get back in this match. Some great shots there from Germ, able to walk away with it. And the Mallards so far lighten up the kill feed, able to hold back the Seattle Sloths. Going to force them to try something different here as they begin to collect a little bit of time of their own on this P4.
Yeah, the P4 going to be a big game changer here for Manitoba if they can hold it down. But Seattle getting ready to push this in. They've got 2 from the front, 2 from the back. The kills are coming in. They pick up 2, lose 1 in the process. They pick up a 3rd. 1 player remaining. That's going to be Germ. Germ versus the world right now. Got to get that snake oil going. But he's going to stay alive temporarily. You see the kill does come in there, but Manitoba, the players, when they spawn up, are going to push right back in. They force Seattle off for now, but Seattle going to pick up some more kills. They're going to get themselves on this time. Should be able to get the last little bit of time here if they can keep holding. I mean, the kills come in.
Yeah, Fate is got something to say about that as the snake battle comes across from Germ and Low Main. That might have been the 2 best snakers on either team just going at it. It's Fate showing off some of his form as well. And the rotations for P5 start to come through. And the Mallards have the advantage over there for the moment. They've got the favorable spawns. But Low Main is still around, and he's going to be able to maybe be a little bit annoying here as the Seattle Sloths start to try and push into this hill. The contest comes through and the kills go back and forth, but Fate is able to kind of win the trade battle for the time being, and now the Seattle Sloths are going to be spread out once again and have to try and go back to the drawing board here.
Those scores were even, but guess what? Manitoba taking the lead. Fighting for quite a while. Low Main gets taken down up top. Germ sniffing them out right now. He's going to give you the germs in the process, because why not? Get up some big baller kills there. I mean, the guy's on a streak, making a 4. 10 and 13 right now, trying to get back to that positive. It's going to be nice and quick at this pace. Seattle Sloths giving up that P5, knowing that P1 is where we're looking. You got to deal with KOB, and you got to deal with shockers. players are going to hold that down temporarily, but Manitoba, they're fighting, right? These guys are going to play for this P1, P2 spawns at the same time. Got to worry about Low Main. Low Main's 12-6. Make that 12-7. They clean up the kill nice and quick, and they get the P1 up and ready to go.
E1 is active, and it's going to be the Mallards in there first. But the Sloths get a nice quick break off of KOB here, and you can see Jesse starts to try and maybe work on a flank here, try to get around from the back, as the Seattle Sloths are just going to go ahead and hold time from the front. Might as well if the Mallards are going to let you, but you definitely want those P2 spawns, and it looks like after the trade battle goes back and forth, they are able to pull that off. So now the Mallards are shoe on the other foot, as it were, as they're going to have to try and break back into this P2 here. Little God nade from Fate. Let's see if he gets anything off that. Just a trophy. But he's going to start to push around through the backside here, as it's pretty much just a pretty standard Fortress hardpoint so far. It's just been back and forth, just some rotations and holds, nothing too insane. And as I say that, Fate pops a 3-piece. And that's going to be the Mallards doing what they can to hold this hill from the front.
I mean, in Seattle, I mean, the answer back with 3 of their own right there. I mean, this is getting pretty wild. Both these teams very capable of fighting each other off literally non-stop. They both have some absolute demons on their squads. Low Main versus Fate. One we're looking for the initial look for sure. But see, Manitoba still trying to fight for this P2 here. 35 seconds or so remaining, so plenty of time to work with. Seattle, though, these kills, they're just trying to get the time. They're struggling to stay on the time. It can be very brutal when the enemy team is pushing you over and over and over and over again. But Manitoba getting one last push and somewhat rotating at the same time. They pick up one of those early kills. They back on out. They get ready for the P3. But guess what? KOB is the guy you got to worry about. Never mind. He just got taken down. Fate not having it.
Look at it. Fate's arrow, and it just 360 the guy. Dude is a little cracked at the moment, and he's going to be him and Zark are on the first line of defense here, moving onto this P3. You can see that number 8 player Killamoni is going to be able to touch the time, and just look at all those goals there for, oh my god, look at that close spawn that those 2 players from Sloths just got. They're going to get there really fast, and I don't know if the Mallards are going to be able to react as a pinch starts to come through, and just like that, the Seattle Sloths are able to maybe, yeah, they force them off the hill, and they fully flip the spawn, CNK.
Seattle's getting it done. I mean, they're getting this time as well. They're going to regain that lead on this time. But Manitoba trying to push this one back in. They've got some players pushing up through maps and from the front. You see Fate picking up those kills, but KLB, the man you got to go through, is picking up some big fat kills right there. 20 seconds or so remaining on that P3. Looks like Seattle should be able to get this time. One last push coming in from Manitoba. It's going to be a quick little contest. They get some of those kills as well. Seattle fight it back nice and quick. They get the last 10 seconds, but now can they break on out to get to the P4? The answer is very much so yes. Only one player preventing that. They're going to pick that first player up. The second player does push up. That's going to be Zark now, trying to just be a little bit of a nuisance. Slow this P4 push down from the side of Seattle. The 30-point lead. Manitoba down by 30 on this P4 right now, trying to fight off Seattle, and they're doing a great job so far.
Yeah, they're able to get some really important time here, as they do not want to let Seattle Sloths get too much more over that 200-point mark. And they're just going to keep letting these Sloths walk into their guns here. As Jesse finds a nice opening kill. He's immediately traded by Fate. And now the gunfight breaks out between Low Main and Fate. Low Main walks away with it. And now the rest of the Sloths are in, and they're going to start to break this hill. They do get in, and it's going to be a solid hold for the time being, as now the Mallards are going to have to make a decision. Do we give up scrap or do we rotate? And it's looking like they're going to take that scrap as best they can, as the Sloths fight right back into it. So it's 200 all at the moment. These are the most important gunfights of the series so far.
Yeah, I mean, some very big gunfights going down. Seattle now trying to break into this P5. They could technically win it here if they could break in quick, but it's going to be very brutal. Both these teams have done a great job contesting each other all match long. We'll see who gets it done here. Seattle, Jesse, that's going to get 2 big kills, pushes in, gets a third. One player wasn't looking the proper direction there. Seattle picks up the kills. The players are spawning up. They can win it here still. They only need 25 more points. Manitoba going to need to get a break. They're going to have to push through first, though, but Shockers and Jesse holding it down. Low Main helping out as well.
Ooh.
Seattle 15 seconds away from taking the victory. They've got some big players pushing on in, but the kills are coming in. Low Main holding it down from Hay. He's 26 and 14. The guy is absolutely done and gets some help. 5 more seconds. Jesse calls in the streak, gets a kill out of it. 3 more. Manitoba nowhere near. The streaks are raining down,
streak.
and they win it. 250 to 199.
Man, the Seattle Sloths just turned up there on that last hill off the back of Low Main, and Cobb able to hold down that hill there. You can see Cobb doing work to find that last kill onto Zark here. Just to keep it interesting, I think I'm going to go with my boy Fate on the other side and Killamoni. I casted him the other night in the CGI League, and these guys, they were shooting pretty good. So we're going to see a really traditional Mercado round here as everybody is just running straight towards that greenhouse. And we're going to see what these players can do to get it going here.
Yeah, we see some action going down. Jesse with the opening first blood there on Zark. That's going to be a big opener. Jesse being annoying. Picks up a second one onto Fate. Jesse going to be annoying all game long. Low Main with a nice kill there as well. One player remaining. That's Germ. It's a nice pick to start things out. Gets a second one as well. Now going to be a 2v1. Getting out with their life.
Okay,
now Shockers and Low Main. Definitely in a little bit sketchier position than they previously were. Germ, he's got 45 seconds here to work with. Plenty of time to make a move. Dead silence in the hands there. Popped open. Now making the move.
Gonna have to move around towards this bomb site here. The stun does go out. He spots Shocker, and he is running it down. He does not win the gunfight, though. The drop shot comes through from Shocker, and he's able to clutch them for his team. No 1v2s just yet, and the Seattle Sloths go up 1-0.
Hey, shout out to Seattle Sloths getting themselves 1-0. This is a squad, boys. I tell you what. I mean, it got a little questionable there for a second. It did. But Jesse with a nice opening, first 2 kills, taking down Fate and Zark there over on the A site. I tell you what, I think we're going to have ourselves a spicy battle here. But Seattle winning that first round. Look where they go. Their first offense, they take all 4 players over towards B.
Oh, man. Zark is everything right now. He can get 1, maybe 2 kills. He can make this really difficult for the Sloths. He finds the first. There's the second. And now the Sloths have a decision to make as Zark gets traded out. And all of those Mallards know exactly where they are. But Jesse fires back with a 2-piece of his own to even it out. Nabu is definitely on the other foot as the Mallards are going to have to try and retake here. And they do find Jesse all up to Low Main.
I mean, Fate just straight up hit a quick scope there. It felt like, not quite, but a Low Main AR sniper combo. Definitely what you love to see in a 1v2 here. You can take that mid peek. You got 2 players to deal with. You got Germ and Fate, and both these players could be trying to create like a little ice cream sandwich situation here with Low Main. Low Main, you get this bomb down. He's got 1 player behind, 1 player in front to deal with. Bomb's down. You're going to have to get out of there quick, my boy. He is going to get out now, just holding some angles. Manitoba, you got a 2v1. You got plenty of time to work with here, but you got to move a little bit, right? But they're trying to play free pick or any kind of noise. Fate moving up into 10. But guess what? The kill comes in. Germ reads the corner, checks his corner. Hey, check your corners, ladies and gentlemen. And Manitoba are going to tie things up 1-1.
Yeah, there's a reason it's been in every Call of Duty tutorial ever. You know, check your corners. I mean, that is day 1, and Germ does just that. So he's going to make it 1-1. And it seemed like Low Main might have been able to clutch that for a second there, but still no 1v2. So you like to see it out of these guys, really icing out these rounds and playing some disciplined search and destroy here.
Hey, yes indeed, baby. Yes indeed. Love to see it. Both these teams now. Oh, Fate. He's got the sniper in hand. He says, Taco Bagel, you are mine. You big, beautiful bus.
Ooh.
But not going to see much, but the fighting is going on over towards the A point. The first kill comes in. Jesse, once again, being a menace. Going to pick up that first blood. Manitoba now. Down a player. And guess who's getting flanked? It's your boy. Shockers should be able to get a kill here for free. Gets it on to Fate. The sniper's gone. Look at Jesse push through for free. 1 player remaining. That's going to be Killamoni. Now, shaking in the boots here.
Yeah, he's got a whole lot of players to deal with, and he almost finds the shank. Oh, my Lord. He pulled that knife out so fast. He was ready for it.
God. You know what I think happened? There's no way that doesn't hit. There's no way.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my. You know what? Can we all agree? Chat, me and you, Team Mark, Shio, you're on production. We all have to agree. That's a kill. It didn't count as a kill. That was definitely a kill. That knife.
Look how big that knife is.
Dude. But that's going to put Seattle up to
what are you going to do?
getting their little fiesta.
Oh, they're
on them.
going back to
Kill
B.
Monty. Wants to get aggressive through mid, but the B push is in. Seattle Sloths bomb in hand. They gave it to Jesse. They said, Jesse, you know, you do you. 6 and 3 on the map. Doing his... Oh, the push comes in. Manitoba trying to defend. They've got one player up top, staying alive. Zark does finally go down, but distracts long enough for his teammates to maybe push up and help out here. No trades coming in yet, but Manitoba slowly getting set up to watch some angles here.
I like this out of Manitoba. They're trying to slow it down for a second, maybe see if they can get another one of these players to walk into this. We know how difficult it can be to retake this building on hard point, so in a search and destroy situation, it might be even more so. Fate finds Jesse, and that's going to make it a little more difficult here. As the bomb is down right on the bomb site, and I think the Mallards might know that, and they just got a nice set up around. They're kind of just holding the angles here. Germ is a little far away from the bomb site. He's just kind of holding it, you know.
I was gonna say, because of how far Germ is away, I don't think they know the bomb is down, but okay, they pick up the bomb. The bomb should get planted here momentarily. They have to get it going. Manitoba might make a move for this, but Germ coming up from the back. Manitoba ready to make this move. They got one player in the middle, one there's the back alley. Germ pushing up through this tin side. He picks up the first kill, opening blood here for the push. Now gonna be a 3v2. KOB picking up a little bit of a trade there. Gets taken down by Fate, the sniper. Oh, man, now gotta stay alive. You're the last player alive here. You gotta play your time. Getting pushed from down below. Got 2 players below. You bail out, buddy. Get out the window. Do something. One over on the bomb. He's taking shots all over. He's gonna get taken down. And just like that, Manitoba gonna win another big round.
That was a really clutch retake there for the Mallards. The back of Germ and Fate, able to get some opening kills there to put Lomain in that situation. And I mean, this has just been back and forth so far, and so far the Sloths have not been able to successfully land that B plant the way they've thought they've been able to.
Yeah.
You know, they've done it twice in a row now. Maybe they're starting to set up some head games or something, but the Mallards won both of those rounds, so
I mean, there's a little something going on right now. It's tied up 2-2, and there has not been an offensive win yet.
Yeah, you got to think, you know, the defense is playing a little strong right now.
And defense in the bind. Ooh, the
4
man to A.
Love to
Cobb
see it.
on the prowl. Gets taken down, but Jesse with a nice trade with the nade. Love to see it.
Now it's going to be Jesse with another kill. This guy's 8 and 4 right now. He's been moving and grooving as Lomain finds Germ with the snipe. So now is Zark all left alone. We haven't seen a single clutch yet so far, and we will not we will not see another one for a little bit as the Seattle Sloths just close that out and go up 3-2 in the map.
I mean, if the math keeps mathing, Manitoba will win the defense. Alternatively, though, Seattle could gain a lead here, get themselves up 4-2. I feel like I'm jinxing things. But,
you just almost don't even want to predict anything, you know? You
man.
just kinda...
I gotta not. I really gotta not.
But this is a really big round here for the Sloths.
Absolutely massive. Seattle, they take their push towards A a little bit slower. They hit the nades, they hit the stuns. That's going to force Manitoba back. The players are stunned up, but Fate's still getting the opening pick over towards mid. Is going to push up as well. A little bit of a gunfight going on there. That's going to be KOB getting taken down. Seattle now on the back foot. Only 2 players to their name. They do pick up 1. They make things a 3v2, but things are really sketchy. Fate with the sniper watching over towards this top green. Oh, don't peek it.
Yeah, he's got the sniper in hand. They got the boomstick ready to go. He's just going to keep locking it down. And the Sloths are going to turtle here for a second. Maybe try to catch one of these Mallards slipping. It's just a whole zoo right now. I'm talking about turtles and sloths and ducks. Like,
oh, man. Gonna get some elephants down there.
This is a wild S&D, right?
Ooh, Zark around that back alley. He's gonna get Shockers. Very weak Shockers now has a sniper watching him from the front. Watch your windows. Be careful. Fate wants a free kill. You got a player down below you as well. Germ trying to sneak around the back. Zark around the back alley. He's gonna get the first kill. Jesse by himself picks up a kill. 42 HP left. Gets taken down by Fate with the pistol. And just like that, Manitoba cleaning up and another defensive round happening. 6 defenses in a row. Who's going to break the cycle? I tell you right now, it wasn't Seattle. That was brutal. That was
not Seattle just yet.
That was unnecessary.
But 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 you gotta think. You gotta
Watch this. Watch this.
think. Whoever can clutch an attacking round, it's probably gonna take this search and destroy. Man, Fate with the red dot on the pistol. I don't know how much of a fan I am of that, but he sure made it look good. So he's gonna clutch that round for his team here. So I don't know, CNK. It's just been totally back and forth right now, and the Mallards have just been kind of only going to A, so we haven't even really seen anything crazy from them yet.
And nothing crazy yet, but I'm sure things will get mixy real quick. Fate watching the middle of the map, his teammates pushing up over towards A. See Seattle once again getting a little bit aggressive in towards the building there. Jesse, 10 and 5, one of those people that you know you can depend on for first blood. First player pushed up. That number 7 player, that's going to be KOB, picks up a big first blood. Jesse pushes through. Manitoba on the back foot. Jesse gets one for the round. Always good for one there. Now only 2 players remaining on Manitoba. Looks so far like they will not break the defensive round, well, the offensive round curse, that is. Fate trying to go for a pick here. They're trying to line it up. Jesse, woo, you get saved by a brick wall. Get saved by a brick wall there.
Yes, he does. Is the Fate is trying to hand out some free haircuts at the moment, but now he's got the rock in hand. And there's only 30. He's only 35 seconds left. So hopefully he gets something with that nade, and they can try to progress up onto this bomb site. But if not, they have a hell of a setup to try and get through this middle of the map here. And I think Germ just spotted his, like, the very end of his gun. On that corner there, he's able to close it out. Low main with the final kill. And that is yet again another defensive clutch.
Another defensive clutch on the board. You know what that means, right?
Round 11?
No. Yes. I hope so. I hope so. I gotta knock on wood now. I found out some very disturbing things about knocking on wood to, like, break a jinx. Apparently you're summoning demons by doing that to help you, like, you know, fix your whole jinx problem. So, you know, I've been summoning a lot of demons my whole life. You gotta do what you gotta do. Explains a lot, to be honest. You know how it is. But Seattle, once again, the bombardment comes in, the grenades, the stuns. They try to force Manitoba back. It works initially, but the first blood still comes in favor of the defensive team. You got to think at this point in time they have a gun advantage, but the team kill comes in. Killamani, though, does make up for it by taking down an enemy as well. Seattle, 2v3. Don't kill your teammate.
No, you don't want to kill your teammate, and Jesse gets taken down, so it's all up to low main. He's able to find Killamani and get the trade, but once again, we see another 1v2. These have not panned out so far. But you got to think, if low main could clutch this here, that might mean the map for his team. Going up 5-3 might not be the best lead in COD, but it's definitely better than 4-4.
And when it's 4-3 and you go up 5, if at this point in time, if you're Manitoba, you lose this intentionally because the curse is on your side.
That is kind of true, you know.
You got to do what you got to do.
You want to let it happen, but he's only got 30 seconds to clutch here. Bomb in hand. He's going to go ahead and try to get up onto that site. The stun comes through. They know exactly where he is. He turns. Not able to find the kill, but low main definitely making it interesting.
I mean, I tell you what. The boy low main almost snapped right there.
Yeah, I think he just stopped shooting, like, and that's the only reason he didn't kill that guy, but yeah. I don't know if he would have been able to take care of the dude tunnel.
Hey, let's just be perfectly honest. If that's Dashy, he somehow kills him with 3 bullets. Can we just all take a moment, take a little relaxing break to realize one thing? Somehow Dashy kills people in 3 bullets online in this game. Okay, enough said. Moving on. 4-4 right now. You see Manitoba switching it up again, bringing it over towards B. 3 players from Seattle. They ego chow the absolute heck out of A. 1 player over towards B. He says, guess what? I need a little bit of help, boys. That's going to be Shockers. He's begging for help. Anything he can get. Manitoba push their way in. The bomb in hand, ready to get up to the B point here. But you got 1 player to beat. That's going to be Shockers. Might be able to pick up a kill or 2 here to help the team out. The first couple kills come through. That's going to be Germ picking up the initial first blood. Going to open things up for the first time. We have like an offensive advantage here.
An offensive advantage indeed, but KOB is able to find one onto Germ. So that's going to make it a 3v3 situation. They're not quite able to get into the B bomb site just yet. Fate's going to lock down the middle of the map. May have spotted that player crossing there, but not going to be able to get an opportunity to get any shots out just yet. And then the Mallards are kind of stuck at the moment. They know there should be a lot of Seattle Sloths around. And Shocker is definitely still around somewhere, and he finds a kill, so they know exactly where he is now. The bomb is on the ground, and Shocker has a chance to clutch up, but Zark puts down some great shots. He's going to be able to balance it out once again, 2v2.
Jesse is here. This is the guy you want in the close quarter combat. He's going to get in a gunfight. He is going to end up losing it. Now going to be a 1v2. The bomb carrier goes down.
Oh,
Cobb going to get out.
no.
Not enough time to plant. And just like that, Cobb can win it if he stays alive. Fate doesn't get the push up, and just like that, somehow the defensive team wins again as they win their 5th round.
That is insane.
One more, they can take it. But we're going to a round 10, and I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this is as back and forth gets. I mean, let me know in the chat what you think about this one, but I think we got a Wildin' one ahead of us here.
I mean, it was insane. Like, it seemed like the Mallards had a chance to get in there, and you know, they backed down Shocker, they found the first blood, and they were able to, you know, like maybe get the bomb down. But then just like that, it just all disappeared, and the Sloths once again going towards that B site. They seem to really like this objective.
I mean, they love it indeed. The kills come through just like that. The defensive team once again making plays. Jesse and Lo Mein versus the world. If they can win the round, they can win the map. Get themselves up 2-0. Never mind, you lose another one. Lo Mein, nice little snipe though. Makes it a 1v3, goes down, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's time for a round 11. The Manitoba Mallards versus Seattle Sloths. Gold Premade South. All defensive round wins lead up to this. Whoever gets defense is going to lose the map, because we've had 11 defenses in a row, and an offense is bound to happen.
What are the odds?
It'll probably be defense. Okay, Manitoba.
Yeah, the way
on defense.
The way
probably
this has
hyped.
been playing, they got
like,
it. They got it.
You know what's funny? You're in this game and you're probably like, yo, someone's won an offense, right? Like, you don't even think about it. But
yeah, no, they're probably not even realizing just yet. Nades are in though.
Comes in here. You see Seattle trying to set up for this A push, but Manitoba trying to hold strong here. The nades and stuns coming back and forth. Both teams trying to catch each other out. Jesse with the opening first blood. The advantage goes towards the offensive team for the first time in forever. And Jesse always good for the first blood. One more player up close and personal. That is going to be Germ. Germ has been quite the menace between map 1 and this map 2. Seattle taking things nice and easy though. Germ picks up 1 kill. They're going to know he's here, but they did lose a player in the process. Germ is very singled out right now. Does not have a lot of help from his teammates, but does not matter. The guy is a menace.
Yeah, he can be everything for his team right now. I don't believe the Sloths have any idea where he actually is. They just know he's around, and that could sometimes be worse than not knowing. And now he's going to be able to start looking around this bottom of the site. The Sloths are turtled in at the moment. There's only 20 seconds left. KOB is able to find Germ, though. So now they might be able to get onto this site. They got to try to get that bomb down quick. And Zark is in the perfect position to be able to stop that, as he's put some shots down onto KOB. He's able to find the kill. Only 10 seconds left. There's not enough time. Lo Mein actually finds the kill. He finds the kill last second. The Seattle Sloths win. Are you kidding?
Seattle Sloths win the round 11, and it's an offense. They win it.
Just been standing out of bounds. What the hell?
I mean, gotcha indeed, right? Teamwork sent us to a break, and he brought us back in right after. Now, we just thought it was going to take them a little bit longer to get in, but they got loaded up nice and quick. These players want to get this one done and over with. Manitoba get that first blood, and they get quite the presence on the map to go with it. Seattle trying to fight their way to A, it looks like. Jesse, always in the mix, picks up 1 before going down. And Lo Mein is getting shot at from everywhere, but has no idea where from.
Yeah, Lo Mein is tweaking right now, just spinning back and forth. He has no idea what's going on. But the Sloths are going to have a quick way to get to B right now, as most of the Mallards are over towards that A side. Fate's got the sub out now, and he's doing his thing with that, as Shocker loses a gunfight there to Zark. I thought he was going to be able to pull that one away there for a second, but clock is still stopped. And as I say that, they jump off, and they're getting some steady progress towards B there. Lo Mein's able to find a kill towards the front, and big gunfight between Cobb. The snakes are in, and Killamody able to come through, but he gets instantly traded out. And I believe that is 1 tick down over towards that B side. but the Sloths are down a whole lot of lives.
I mean, it's not looking too good there. I mean, they're down 4. They only have 1 tick on B. They need a lot more. And our boy Fate is 6-1. Went on the nice little 6-kill streak to start things out. The guy is beaming. He said map 2 did not happen. We're back at it, boys. They may be down 2-0, but you wouldn't know it. Killer Money picks up 1, almost gets the second, but Cobb does get traded out. The second tick on B does come through, but it's not quite enough to get it taken down. Seattle, though, they do find their way onto A. We got 2 players here. The clicks are going. They got a player up in tower, but Jesse beams him. I tell you what, Jesse, I don't know if he's got an AR or if he's got a sub. He might have both. But Seattle's still trying to fight for A. They need these ticks. About to get their 3rd tick. The kills are starting to finally come in, but Killer Money, I tell you what, this guy's making plays when they need it.
Killer Money is just clutching it out for him as Germ's going to go ahead and try to get this contest down. Hasn't been any points captured just yet. Only 20 seconds on the board. Get the clock stopped for now, and it begins to tick back down as Jesse and crew try to get back in there, and they're able to find 3 dead. That just might be the 8 points. C&K.
I think this side of Manitoba might get 1 more shot, depending on what Zark. Never mind, Zark is dead. The 8 point is going to be gone. And just like that, Seattle, they secured that, but there's already 2 ticks on B. This could be an easy situation for Seattle. They can capitalize on this very quickly. Manitoba is very much so watching the front. They don't have too many. They've got 1 player watching the back, but Cobb is going to move in on it. Germ gets a nice clutch kill there. Shockers going to almost answer back. Gets the kill onto Zark. That's going to be a big one as well. Now Seattle have a chance to make their move.
Seattle's going to just try to play it a little slow here for the moment. They're going to keep baiting out these players as the trades go back and forth. Cobb finds 1, Lomain finds 1, and immediately gets traded as well. So nothing too big going on right now except for Jesse and Shocker getting the 2 openers that I think they needed to be able to get into that objective. So they're going to start winding that down, and Jesse finds Fate as well. He was next man up, so that should be curtains on this round here as Seattle Sloths clutch the attack.
What an amazing recovery. I mean, the round sounded out like not that great, right? You were just getting absolutely just beat up on the map. You were going 1 for 1, 2 for 1 in favor of Manitoba for a long time there, but Seattle, they clutch it up. They get those kills over towards A they need. They get A captured. They already had 2 ticks on B off just getting constant pushes over there. They were able to rotate back. They played it nice and slow off the start, right, to get towards that B point. They got their nice and slow picks. They waited for their teammates to push up. They were trying to play for some of those spawn kills. They got what they needed. They got on B. They ended the round. Get themselves all 6 ticks. They go up 1-0. Now they get to see themselves on the defensive side. Manitoba going to have to make a play here. Remember, Seattle's up 2-0 in the series. If they win this map, it's over.
Yeah, they're going to try to clutch it out right here, and they just immediately get a 3 dead. So now they're going to get a whole lot of map position here and try to force these Mallards into a weird spawn situation as Lomain puts a whole lot of damage down. Jesse's able to help him out just a little bit, but you got the Mallards just pinned towards that soccer side of the map, and Jesse is a nuisance right now. 10 and 5 on a 7 streak. Dude is going nuts with the sub. Cobb's going to be able to put some nice damage down. He puts a kill onto Zark. Nice shooting from Cobb there as he's keeping it rolling. And just look at where these Mallards are spawning. Just in the back right corner of that map. They got the number 2 player up in the tower area, just kind of forcing him to spawn back there. And number 3 as well, and that's Jesse. And we all know what he's been doing this entire map so far. It's not been fun for the Mallards, I'm sure.
Jesse just died there, but the guy was on a 9 streak. His teammate Shockers is on a 5. I mean, these guys on Seattle are just beaming right now. But Manitoba, they finally get the kills they wanted. They kind of get on that B objective. The first tick about to be fully captured. Actually, it is captured. The second tick well on its way as well. We hear the streak come in, but it does get stopped by the almighty trophy system created by, like, God or something. Of how crazy powerful it is. I mean, I tell you what. When the second tick is in, we see Seattle trying to fight this one back. But Manitoba, they pick up the kills, and it's looking brutal now. They've got 8 life advantages basically gone. The B point completely captured. The A point getting started as well. The side of Seattle getting killed off a spawn. And just like that, Seattle, it's not looking as good as it was a second ago.
No, it is not. As the Mallards are going to have that clock stopped. They're going to be getting progress at A. And it's up to Cobb and Shocker to try and get in there and maybe chip some of these players away. Shocker's going to put some shards down onto Zark. He's going to be able to get him. I swear to God, I didn't say shards.
Oh, man. Seattle's trying to defend. They got low main on it, trying to get that time off. But I tell you what, Manitoba is keeping quite the pace right now. 5 ticks captured, looking to get that 6 to tie things up with Seattle. I tell you what, Manitoba might be able to get this done. Still down by 5 lives, though. Seattle still in this one fully. No problem here. Manitoba opening up with 2 big kills. That could be their chance if they hop on this one in time. Shockers picks up a kill, picks up a second massive one as well. Now on a 5-2 once again. It's the second one of the round. He's going to push on up. He knows there's a player in here. They have to try to get on this time. He picks up another. The guy's on a 6. He's looking for his 7th. He's just
Look at him.
Got a trophy. He needs some team help. The team help comes in. The kills are in. Just like that. Manitoba don't have many lives to go. And we see Manitoba still trying to fight their way through, but Seattle are holding strong.
They are definitely holding strong as Shocker is just making hero plays on the map. And this setup is just so difficult for the Mallards to break. But Fate's going to be able to poke one hole in it. They've got a little bit of a pinch situation here as they can get these players out of these power positions. But with only 6 lives to deal with, make that 4 and 3. They just immediately get belted off the map. No respawns yet. And only 30 seconds on the board. It's going to be all up to Fate to try and do what he can, but Shocker is just icy, and he is trying to end this map right now.
Shocker says, nah, I'm good. I think we'll take the round. That's on us, boys.
Yeah,
I mean, it was looking unbelievably Shockers. He goes on 2 streaks through that round. He gets himself a 5, and then he goes on a 9, I think, to end it. At least an 8 right there to end it. 20 and 5 on the map. He's got an AR out.
5,
he pulls out the sub because why not? I mean, the guy's flexing it up mid-round. He's on a 9 kill streak right now. And his teammate Jesse was on a 9 earlier. This team is beaming.
Yeah, the guns are definitely hot for the Seattle Sloths, using that momentum they got off that search and destroy victory. They're hoping to turn it into a series win here as they try to push into this A objective in Cobb. Able to find a first blood, but it's a little silent on the western front so far. As there goes Shocker. He gets grenaded out by low main there, but they're able to stack up the point at least a little bit. The pick gets contested for now as German crew are here. Germ's able to find one onto Jesse, and they're actually able to find another one onto Shocker as well. Cobb is all that is left on that A point. He's still getting progression. He was able to get 1 tick, but he gets picked up. So now the Sloths have a little bit of breathing room, but there's a couple Mallards to deal with still.
Shout out to Manitoba Mallards. Even when it seems like they're a little bit out, they're still able to be menaces here. But Seattle think they're safe on the A point for the most part, but they're going to get pushed in the back. That's going to be Fate. He's going to get the opener for the team, but there's a player up top, a couple players down below. Shockers, of course, picking up one of those kills. Low main picking up one as well, but Shockers goes down. That's going to be the chance for Manitoba to get a break. Not quite going to happen. The stack is in for the side of Seattle. They get the 2nd tick, the 3rd tick on its way as well. They pick up the kill. Low main picking up a good one there. He's a little bit of help, but Germ picks up a nice kill. Doesn't give up A quite yet. Fate and Co trying to rotate over to hold it down over on the B site.
That was actually a really good plays there from the Mallards, able to clutch up that fight there. And you could see where their attention went as they immediately were just like, okay, let's just go ahead and chalk this A point up and head over towards B. And they start to make a setup over there. So the Sloths have got to try and cross the map here through the low building. And so far, so good as they just find 3 dead instantly. All up to Fate on the front line here. Try and hold it down, but the Mallards spawn pretty close as the Sloths have a whole lot of map position here. Not a whole lot of options to spawn at the moment. And it's going to be really difficult for the Sloths to dig these Mallards out of here.
I mean, Jesse picks up 2, Cobb with 1, Low main picks up the 4th, and just like that, sliced and diced. The spawns on the other side of the map. 2 players on B, the other 2 from Seattle pushing up to try to help out. We do hear I think it was Fate calling in his streak right now. We hear it come in, doesn't pick anything up. We see Low main picking up that kill in the back. Zark going to be the next closest player. And Germ on the flank with the 2nd tick on B is gone. The stack is fully in. Stack the point word to Jim. 3 players on. The 4th is close by. And just like that, this one's about to be over. If you're Manitoba, you got to go. The time is up. And just like that, Seattle Sloths, they win the map 3-0. They win the series 3-0. And just like that, they move themselves to 2-2 and 1 step closer to qualifying for playoffs.
My God. I mean, talk about a momentum swing. You win a very, very scrappy hard.